Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do your makeup for Christmas. The time when you're going to be with a family, hopefully you're going to have amazing, delicious food, and I thought I would do something that is festive but easy and something that I'm pretty sure you can recreate with things that you already have. So it's an easy look, everything I'm wearing today. And so with no further ado, let's get into today's look. Skin is already prepped. I have so much skincare on, and I'm looking to have a beautiful, long-lasting makeup. So I'm going to wear All Hours foundation from YSL. Now, this foundation is incredibly long-lasting. If you are looking for something that will not move from your face, then I suggest you to try this. Now, I'm in between two shades. I am going to mix LN4 with LW4. Do my little mixture. Yeah. This has a lot of coverage. Now let's spread it. This is an hourglass brush, and I love both of the sides. You're gonna see I'll use this for either contour or concealer. The thing about this foundation is that you have to spread it quite fast because it sets. The type of foundation that sets pretty fast. If you have dark circles, the ones that they don't really fade completely with concealer, I suggest you this palette from Makeup by Mario. This is called Master Eye Prep and Set, and this is in light. Now, this palette has two correctors and a powder, and basically what it does is going to correct the darkness, and then you have to move on with concealer. And I promise you, if you do these two steps, your dark circles are not going to be as visible. With that being said, I'm going to demonstrate. I don't have bad dark circles. I have more of a really deep hollow under my eyes, but darkness, not so much. More like here, right? And I'm going to show you. So I'll take just a synthetic brush. This is from Sculpt number 12. So taking the darker shade in the palette. So you do this shade first. And trust me, I'm applying the smallest amount. Do you see how it just helped so much? So this would be the first step. Yeah, for me, this is where the darkness bothers me. And now I'm going to move on with concealer. And the concealer that I wanted to show you today is the Makeup by Mario. So I have two shades. I have 180 and I have 160. And I'm going to use 180. It might be too dark. So this is 180. It works when I apply a foundation that is slightly darker. I'm not sure about... No, it's okay. I wanted to move on with a little bit of 160, but I don't want to apply too much product, because the more you apply, the more product you apply under your eyes, the more chances for it to crease. If you apply makeup every day, this is one movement that you do every day, so don't be like this. Lips super dry. This stuff is amazing. From Clinique. It'll just instantly hydrate my lips. Under eyes are done. I got this from Westman Atelier. They were in a set with three minis, the highlighter, the contour, and the blush. And I'm going to use just a little bit to contour. This is a real good, like a really good color to contour for me. This is in Biscuit. Listen, don't be me. I'm in a hurry and I did whatever, but these lines, actually, they have to be straight. Taking the concealer brush. Let's use, listen, I have quite a few of these brushes from Hourglass. I just love them. So I'm going to use this side to blend the contour. I might need a little bit more. I love this product. I always have it in my kit. Not the mini version, but the regular one. If you don't have a contour stick or a bronzer stick, I use Truffle to bronze, and Biscuit is great to contour. I'm not gonna contour right here because honestly, I'm going to leave and I'll wear a turtleneck because it's pretty cold outside and I don't want to have makeup on my clothes. I'm going to use this Rare Beauty blush. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Do not do the dots with this blush. It's just so much pigment. You don't want to do this to yourself. Trust me. Put it on the back of your hand. Take it with a brush, like distribute it evenly on the brush, and then look how easy. You see? It has this gorgeous color. What is this shade? Happy. If I feel I went a little bit crazy with a blush, I always take my foundation brush and just go, or a concealer, and just go a little bit over the edges, you know. Now I'm going to set the under eyes, and I'll use this powder in the palette with a nice thin fluffy brush. I just bought this concealer. I've used it yesterday for the first time and I love it. But in the same time, obviously I had so many concealers, I didn't need another one. And I think that if you have a concealer that you are happy with, you don't need a new one. You know how I typically like to use a powder puff on top of foundation to just mattify my skin, especially on the T-zone? Well, when I'm using this foundation, I don't really have to do that. If I wanted to make it look super natural, I would just use a brush. The powder that I'm using is Huda Beauty in the shade Cupcake. So I'll take the same brush and just slightly dust the powder, you know, on the nose, on the forehead, because I don't think that my skin is too dewy. Do we agree? Right? So why use powder? You know what I mean? Now I'm going to do the eyebrows. If you hear something in the background, the concierge is vacuuming the building. So I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. It's been a while, and I'm going to use soft brown. I feel that sometimes medium brown can be a little bit too harsh. So in order to sweeten up the whole face, I use a warmer shade for the eyebrows. Still, I make sure it's not, you know, too orange, but I really like it when it's slightly warmer, you know? So this is 7B brush, the absolute best brush you could use for this product. And then we're gonna brush it through. Most important step, make it look super natural. In the front, I go with a lighter color in the palette. So this is my base. And you see it's so much warmer than on this side, but it's a little bit orange on the edges. Let me show you what I do. I take my eyebrow pencil in medium brown, and then I do little strokes that kind of look like hair, just like that. It looks wrong, right? It looks wrong because it's so warm. You just need to trust me. I know these things because I see my makeup being photographed all the time, so I really know what works in pictures and also in real life. Because once the makeup is gonna be finished, you're gonna agree with my decision. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer and clean the area. Not too crazy, right? I don't want it to look cartoonish. And now Anastasia Brow Freeze. I get this from Anastasia, but you could use any spoolie. You just bend it, get the product, and then I brush it upwards. And that's it. Sometimes I will come with my brow pen just to create these hair-like strokes. Both eyebrows are done. Let's move on with the eyes, and I'm going to show you the easiest, the fastest eye makeup that you can do by yourself, even if you're a beginner, okay? This is a cream eyeshadow from Merit. Merit is a brand that is so light. When I say light, I mean everyone can use their products. Okay, it's not intimidating. I'll take their cream eyeshadow that turns into this super nice soft matte finish. This shade Brun. It's a dark brown. You could use powder eyeshadow, it's up to you. But I feel like I like more cream eyeshadows, especially if I'm going to apply something on top. So as you can see, I went straight into outer corner. That's where I want most of my color to be. But then I spread everything on the mobile lid as well. I have to take a clean brush just to make sure, you know, the edges are nicely blended. And I'll take a little bit more, get it on the lower lashes. This can be very dark. This eyeshadow can be super dark. It's up to you how much product you're using. Obviously, if you're going to use more, it's going to get darker. But for me, I really like the undertone of this. It's like a beautiful, cool tone brown, right? And I'm going to use a brown pencil. And this one is so long lasting. You could use the cream eyeshadow in a small brush for this step. I get this from the middle of my pupil towards the end. And I take a little small detail brush and do a soft wing, baby wing. Also soften this line. You could use any shades in this gorgeous palette. This is the Beautyverse palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I adore this. I tried a few shades and I think it's stunning. Even this, you could use this on top of brown because brown is neutral, right? Everything works on top of it. Obviously, these two, if you are not into getting a whole palette, you could get the Moon Dust eyeshadows from Urban Decay. These are gorgeous. This one is in Space Cowboy. Such a beautiful shade, and you could just apply it on top, like so. Okay, so you want to add as much as you want. There are no rules, and I am not gonna judge you because look at me, I cannot stop. I won't stop. Now let's apply mascara. This one is Lancome Hypnose. A little bit of bronzer, never killed anyone. Just a pinch. And I've talked about this bronzer. The reason why I like it is not only because of its beautiful finish, but also the color is more beige. Real Bronze Serena from Chantecaille. Refer 05 brush. Now, let's do the lips. I was so excited to try the collaboration that Ashcombe and Buxom Cosmetics have together. It includes two, I think these are lip liners. Let me double check. Plumping lip liner. So these two are lip liners. And then here is, this is a full-on plumping lip polish. And this is a plump shot. I don't think I'm going to use that one, but I'm going to use these two. You've got lip liner, brush. Nice shape. Okay. This is so, so creamy. I want more of a shadow than a precise line. I just think it looks so much more natural, especially, you know, for such an easy holiday such as Christmas. Now we're going to move on with, ooh, this is gorgeous. Wow, this is gorgeous. I love it. What a beautiful duo. This is it. This is my Christmas look, and this is going to be my look for running errands today. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, as usual, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I do a lot of looks in there almost daily, especially on Instagram. I will take a few days off for holidays, but usually I'm creating a bunch of looks there. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next one. It's going to be my last video in 2023. So happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. And let's Urban Decay. I refuse. Don't do it. Girl, don't do it. More energy. Somebody stop me. More passion. More passion. More energy. This is my good hair day. Babe, it's a good hair day. Do you agree?
It's raining.